Marcel Sabitzer, an Australian footballer, is now a Manchester United Red Devil. Kudos to that. Hello everyone, I'm Eriksen and welcome back to the Red Devils podcast. Finally, the monkey sitting at the top of the tree have now listened to Eriktenhag and they've signed a midfielder. Many of you know this, many of you don't. Christian Eriksen is out for 3 months. He's injured by that horrible tackle by Andy Carroll, and now in today's press conference we got this information that Casemiro, I'm sorry, I literally pray that nothing happens to Casemiro now, but Christian Eriksen is out for 3 months, as we all know that Donny van de Beek is out for the season. Eriksen won't be coming back at least until the end of the April, or at least in the first or second week of May. So that's that, and it was very disappointing. It was very disgusting because this is the transfer deadline hours, and Man United have not announced anything. But recently, in the last couple of hours, they have officially announced it on Man United app that we have officially signed Marcel Sabitzer from Bayern Munich, and this is a very good signing. I'm pretty much confident about this, that this is a Eriktenhag signing, because like I said, the monkeys up there, they don't have any footballing sense to sign this kind of a person, because Marcel Sabitzer is a better version of Christian Eriksen. No offense to Christian Eriksen, he is a very valuable player for the team, and I wish him good recovery, because I really want him back in the squad. But people who don't know Marcel Sabitzer, he's a brilliant number 6. Basically, he's a brilliant number 6. He does Christian Eriksen's job in a very smooth way. He can also play as a defensive midfielder, or he can play next to Casemiro. And the one thing that I love about Marcel Sabitzer, because I think this is a phenomenal signing. As far as loan deal is concerned, I think this is a very good signing. And all those things that Christian Eriksen can do, he can do it in a very efficient manner. And one thing that he also adds up to his attributes is that dribbling and that tackling. He's a very good tackler, and he's a very holding he can also play a holding midfielder. He's a very good dribbler. He's very good in set pieces. Delivery wise, he's very good, and he can shoot also. He was a former RB Leipzig. He was a former RB Leipzig captain, and now he's in Bayern. He has been playing for the Bayern for the start of the season, but maybe they wanted to loan him out, because they had too many star players in their first team, and he wasn't getting any first team action. And I'm okay with it, because we were supposed to sign somebody. We were supposed to sign someone, and after the news of Christian Eriksen injured for 3 months, that really pissed me off, and I really wanted to I really wanted to scream at the top of my voice, because how can, if you know, we have been crying out for signings for the entire January window, and these assholes couldn't even bother to sign at least 2 or 3 loan deals, because let's face it, we signed Vertonghen. I'm sorry, I'm mixing Vegas with Alan Murtagh. I mean, both are assholes, but at least one is usable asshole. But anyways, let's go. Coming back to that, we signed Wout Weghorst from Burnley, and then we signed Butland as a backup goalkeeper, and now we have signed Marcel Sabitzer from Bayern Munich, and I think this is the best deal of January window for me. He's the type of player that we should have gone and buy him actually, but even if it's a loan deal, I'm perfectly fine with it, because if I'm gonna compare it with the midfield players that we have at the Man United squad depth, I don't think so we have a player like that, because Fred can be tenacious, Fred can run up and down the field, but he doesn't have a footballing brain. he can't create something out of nothing. He can't link the defense to the attackers, and that is what Sabitzer can offer. McTominay is just a big lump of clay. I don't think so. He's just a midfielder, Harry Maguire. So, I'm not saying that he's useless, but he's just a squad player. You can't get anything out of him. We have seen that again and again. And after Eriksen, the news of Eriksen out of the for the Premier League for at least 3 months, that disappointed me really big time. And I was actually scared that now we're gonna see again, because there's no Donny van de Beek, there's no Christian Eriksen, we're definitely gonna see McFred again. But finally those monkeys have listened to Eriktenhag, and this is definitely Eriktenhag signing. I am like pretty much sure about this, because it's a Bundesliga player. He has no past. He has no past tied with the Premier League. He has never played in Premier League. He's a proper Bundesliga player, and he's Austrian by his nationality. So I'm pretty much confident about this. This is Eriktenhag signing. Those monkeys have no idea who Marcel Sabitzer is. But now, because it's official, it's on the Man United app also, I'm pretty much happy about this loan deal, because I really wanted us to sign someone, and if and that someone is Marcel Sabitzer. So basically, this signing is a backup of Christian Eriksen. I'm not bothered about who's gonna be better, because we needed squad depth, and with Donny van de Beek gone, we needed somebody, and now with Eriksen gone, we definitely needed somebody. So at least we signed someone who's capable of playing the first team action, who's capable of linking the defense from the attackers, and who's capable enough to score in set pieces, who's capable enough to play a good job, do a good job when he's placed in the starting 11. And I'm pretty much sure that he's gonna play in Casemiro, he's gonna play in Christian Eriksen's place, because everyone in the footballing world knows that we needed squad players. We need players right now. It's still some time left to the deadline. If they could sign somebody, that's gonna be really big boost for us. But I honestly think that this is the last and final deal of January window. I don't think so. These assholes have anything in them to sign another person, and this shows that if Man United want, they can sign anyone, like that. But unfortunately, we have, like I said, let's go with monkeys. We have monkeys at the top of the tree, and they have no footballing brain. All they know is to suck bananas, or maybe sometimes chew bananas. But that's the problem. If they wanted, they could have signed Sabitzer they had the whole of January, but they couldn't care less. And now, when we are at the transfer deadline hours, and we are desperate in need of action, and we need someone to fill the space, fill the gap left by Donny van de Beek and Christian Eriksen, now they are signing Sabitzer. I mean, I'm pretty much confident about this. If we had approached Mayan at the start of the January window and asked about the loan deal, they wouldn't say no. They would have let him go. But no, these monkeys, these assholes, they have no idea what to do. They were pretty much adamant about that fact that we don't need anyone, we're getting new owners, etc., etc. Bullshit, bollocks. Even if you're getting new owners, that doesn't stops the Premier League, that doesn't give us the top 4 spot, that doesn't give us the Champions League football. If you want Champions League football, if you want top 4, if you want a trophy at the end of the season, you need good players at the club. And no offense to anyone, but McTominay is not a good player who can lift a trophy unless he's in the squad and he's getting bench actions. That's it. McTominay will never deliver you a trophy, so you need good players at the squad, and Donny van de Beek was a good one. Christian Eriksen is a phenomenal one. Unfortunately, they both got injured, and seriously, if there is a God, Andy Carroll, I hope Andy Carroll gets something from the universe, because that was a deliberate tackle. That was a very horrible tackle, and I was amazed that referee didn't give 2 shits about the tackle. He was like pretty much okay with it. It's just a yellow card, or just a foul, and that was a deliberate one. Andy Carroll is a big bloke. You can't tackle somebody like that. It was it was a very ridiculous one, very pathetic one, and that was very disgraceful. So kudos to Andy Carroll. But moving on, I don't think so. There's any other update from United. There's no any other update from Fabrizio Romano or Athletic or any other publishing newspaper or any journal. So that's that. And if there is some information, I'm gonna upload it as soon as possible. And yeah, another news. I'm so sorry about this. Another news that Axel Ponsonby has left the club to join Stoke City for the remaining of the season, and it's not big of a thing. But you know what? I really think that we should sell Axel Ponsonby. I mean, I love that kid, but no, he's done. He's basically done, and with all those injuries, I don't think Eriktenhag will even consider him in the next season. So I really think I really wish him good luck, and I want him to do good at Stoke City, so that at the end of the season Stoke City signs him. And as far as as long as we are talking, about the signing part, there is no clause of purchasing Sabitzer. There's no loan to buy option. There's no we'll buy for a specific amount at the end of the season. There's no clause in that. That's a proper 6 months loan deal that he'll be here at the till the end of the June. And if something happens miraculously, I'll be really happy with it. But I don't think so. There's gonna be any update regarding that. As of now, he's just a Man United. He as of now. He had just been converted as a Bayern Munchen red to Manchester red. So fine by me. I have no issue with that. I'm happy that we have found a Christian Eriksen replacement, and it's a good replacement. So it's a very good signing. I really hope that we sign him in for summer. But until then, I'm good, and I really wish that Man United sign another player, at least one more midfielder. But until then, take care, please. I'm gonna wrap this up. Please take care of yourself. We all need to pray for Man United. We all need to pray for Man United so that we can at least sign a player. We can at least reach the top 4, and we can lift a trophy at the end of the season. Thank you for watching the show. Please take care of please take good care of yourselves. Up until as long as we want. Bye bye. Glory, glory, Man United.